this is Mai Vu Coach, and I am here at the Gypsy House Coffee Shop. Ooh, look at that. That's a cool, in Denver. And I have a friend with me, the Baron Steven, and we are rolling out my new idea of bringing you fun conversations around relationship that is useful to you, but at the same time interesting and unexpected and different. So I'm gonna bring in the Baron. Ta-da!
Oh, hello.
And we are playing the new game called 10 questions. 10Q. 10 questions.
10Q.
Steven gets to ask me 5 questions, and I get to ask him 5 questions on relationship. Whether it's my own personal relationship or relationship in general, or the kind of relationship that we see out there that people are struggling with, whatever it is goes. And if you have questions about relationship, feel free to put in the comments so that we can ask that. It may come on today or on another show that we will do in the future. So, shall we play?
Oh, please.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'll let you go first. You're ladies first around here.
All right. So, since they don't know you, I will ask, so the Baron, Steven, what do you do? When it comes to relationship and working with women, what is it that you do?
Sexual healing.
We just started out right then and there, huh? Well, awesome. And what does sexual healing mean? That's 2 questions.
Oh, well, that's 2 already.
Yeah.
Okay, well, don't get ahead of me. That's I work with women over 50 that are struggling with sexuality and menopause.
Keep going, because I don't want to waste my next question.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to give too many answers away because I find.
Well, what do they struggle with when a woman is in her 50s and struggle with menopause? What do they struggle with?
Often finding that they seem to be struggling with with feeling way different, things changing, things not coming up the way that they used to. But then I find that really they want to be noticed. Perhaps a little bit more than before.
So then they haven't changed.
No, of course not. Nobody does.
So when a woman is in her 50s and going through menopause, she
wants to be seen.
She wants to be seen. She needs attention, and she feels a lot of changes in her. And then she
wants to be noticed for what she is.
For who she is. Yeah.
Yes, and a little bit more so than maybe the rest of life, where some people will just go their life hoping to get noticed, and if they don't get noticed one way, they'll get noticed another way.
And so this is going to be my 4th question. And what happened to her sexuality that she would need to work with you?
She'll feel a little bit different. The same things that would have turned her on before may not as much, but noticing a big difference. Now that can go the other direction also, where even more turned on for no apparent reason, or at least no apparent reason that she hadn't come across. Even though the same turn on was there before, it now seems to not make so much sense.
So the thing that used to turn her on doesn't work anymore, and now she has to find a new way to turn herself on. So good. I have one more question, right? So I'm like,
I lost track, but okay.
What should I spend my last question on? I like this game. It kind of like gets it really tight. Well, I guess the most important question. So, how do you help her find her turn on?
I just listen a lot, but maybe a little bit differently than before. Not just listen, but also ask very few questions and just see what comes up when she's in a state of turn on versus what comes up when she is in a state of perhaps just waiting.
Oh, so you go on this exploratory
yes.
journey with her to help her discover a whole new place of turn on.
Yes.
Wow.
That's what happens. That's when people get a little bit more curious, when things feel way different.
Okay, I have to cheat. It's my game, so I can cheat.
I said you could, but I lost track.
So, what makes you different than a lover or a husband?
I have what the world would call some sort of a little bit more neutral connection. Maybe a little bit more, the world would call it definitely a neutral connection. I take on the moment of what can happen when when we don't have to be concerned with the dinner, the laundry, the appointment, the relationship status, the ID,
so like
the title.
When she's working with you,
yes.
It's only her and her turn on.
Yes.
She doesn't have to juggle all the other stuff that takes her away from her
yes.
turn on.
Yes.
And it's all focused onto her.
Completely.
Brilliant.
All the attention.
Okay. Now I finally understand what it is that you do. Okay, your turn. Ask me 5 questions.
Oh my. Okay. Well, okay. What happens when somebody seems to be talking way too much?
Ooh, good questions. So, when someone talks too much, and this could happen to men, it could happen for women too, okay? Just so everyone knows, it's a need to be seen and to be understood. If you really listen to people talk, you can hear the the shadow dialogue, the dialogue underneath it, which is, look at me, aren't I great? Can you see me? Did you see my effort? I try so hard. Do you appreciate me now? And man, would you love me? That's really all people keep saying all day long, right? So they may come into your office at work and go, blah, this thing happened and the shit blew up and blah, 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 blah. And if you really listen, it's like, this thing happened and I had to come in and save the day, and it was really hard for me, and I was afraid, but I showed up and I did it. And so, do you see it? Do you recognize me? Do you love me? Are you And if you know that that's what people, it doesn't matter what they say on top, but underneath it's the same tape.
Why would somebody put forth so much effort to be seen? Why would somebody do that?
Because all of us, for some reason, some are real and some were just born this way, that we never have enough love and attention. So when you were little, you didn't have enough love and attention. And even if you were given tons of love and attention, there's something that we just come into the planet with this hunger to be understood and to be seen. And the crazy part is everybody is hungering for this, and yet people are very stingy to give it out. They're stingy to give it to themselves.
Stingy to receive it
and
too.
They're stingy to give it to someone else, and they judge. They judge each other and
no,
themselves.
She doesn't really mean it. She can't.
She's so high maintenance. She always needs something. And all it is she just needs to be loved and to feel secure, and that you're there for her.
Everybody.
Boy,
it sure took us long enough to come up with the same answer for the many different questions.
Yeah, but my answer is better than yours.
Well, you said it differently, but you heard it from me. Of course, I learned it from you in the first place.
Just kidding.
Because you were my teacher.
Okay, that was just one question. Next question.
That was just one paragraph. Okay, question. Okay. Next question.
Yes.
Next question. When somebody doesn't seem to notice, doesn't seem to care, what happens?
When somebody
isn't paying enough attention
to you, someone that you like.
Yeah.
Okay. So when someone that you like, that you're chasing after, and they don't seem to be paying enough attention to you, is that the question?
Yep.
That's because they don't like you.
Oh no. Well, then why do we waste all that time?
Exactly.
Is that another question?
Seriously, if you really are Google Gagaing over someone, and if they're not giving you the same attention, it's really quite clear. sad but clear. Let's just get it done. Let's rip that bandage off, okay? They're just not that into you. They're not seeing your light. They're not seeing your beauty. They're not seeing, so they're not appreciating you.
Or are they playing hard to get?
No.
I didn't think so.
Sorry. No.
It's
very clear. People are very clear in their communication. They're too stupid to see your light. So why waste time? I'm sorry. I hope the street noise is not too noisy. But anyway, let's just keep going.
Well, when somebody takes more than, I don't know, the proverbial 5 minutes to notice at least a couple of your qualities, how long is too long?
I didn't understand that question.
When somebody doesn't notice your beautiful qualities, whatever they are, we all have them, I think. How long is too long?
To wait for them to see your brilliance?
To notice,
5 seconds?
5 seconds, I said 5 minutes, but okay.
No, okay. Oh, God. You know, this is such a dangerous place because I could see what people do here. They settle, they settle, and then they make excuses for the other person to treat them badly. Oh, well, maybe they didn't see my light yet. Dude, unless you got your lights covered up like so hard to see, every one of us, when you walk into a room, everyone can see each other's light and beauty. And if they don't see your light or beauty, you know, I'm going to take my answer back because you and me.
Yeah.
I didn't really see your beauty for a long time. You're weird. No, I'm kidding. You're well, I'm not kidding. You're actually super loving and just, I mean, you're the epitome of love. Really, I out of all the people in the world that I know, you're love and generosity. And to be honest, I didn't like that. Yeah, because it was like I couldn't trust it, and then I feel icky, you know, because like if you were like a brute or I know how to deal with you, but you're so much loving. It's like I couldn't. So it took me several try to really see your beauty, generosity in your heart to show up. Now, you're still not my coach and you're still not my lover because I just can't go there with you. But I respect you as a friend and I respect you as a human being, and I see how much love you bring to me and to all the women around you. So to answer your question, so how long do we wait? You know, I know for myself, I knew that was my own resistant issues, my own untrust.
No, we haven't used. Now we say resistance. Okay.
Yeah, not trusting of love and kindness. So it took me a while to really get the full the Baron Steven's gift, right? However, I respected you from day one. So that's important though. People has to respect you whether they see your full light or not. And yes, we all have our own resistance to love and to receive. So we can be patient with each other to allow people to see us, but don't let them walk all over you. They have to respect you.
Just makes me wonder
Louder.
if a date that's nice to you but not nice to the waiter or waitress, are they nice?
You ask very fuzzy questions. What?
When somebody is kind and considerate to you, but not always kind of considerate to somebody they don't really have to be.
Oh, okay. Because they're a jerk then.
Oh, okay.
Let's get it. You know, I think kindness is important to be kind to everyone, no matter what status in life they are. So if they're nice to you, but they treat someone else like shit, one day they're going to treat you like shit. So we best stop that. Yeah. Why would you want to be with someone who's unkind to another human being. That's just not acceptable.
No, and now that we're in everybody's living rooms, like right now, a little bit harder to hide away from that. So now here comes the shadows right in front of us all.
I didn't understand that. But you have one last question. So.
Oh, okay.
I gotta manage him.
Yeah. When somebody manages and controls somebody, can it be fun?
Like this.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's different kind of management. There's managing because you're controlling and you need to have that person behave a certain way to make you look good. That's icky. But managing so that you can bring the best out of him, so that you can be of service to the world or to others, to each other, then it's okay to. It's important to actually step up and help direct and help manage them. Does that make sense?
Of course.
I'm not managing you because I want to control you, but I want to bring the best out of you, and I want to help the audience understand you and get the most out of the conversation. So that's why I have to come in and lead us.
Oh,
rather
yeah,
than
yeah.
let it go straight.
Yeah, it's most unkind to abuse anybody without their permission.
And I'm really good at abusing people with permission. All right, so that is our first foray into 10Q. I had a lot of fun. Did you have fun?
Oh, yeah.
What did you get from this?
Well, I'm learning more and more and more where to look in the camera on this side and that side. That really helps. But
I'm guilty too. I keep looking at us instead of looking at the camera.
That's fine.
You're doing great, actually.
Thank
yes.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, because so spontaneous and able to just simply talk. Because the few times I even bother writing a script, it's like, why? I'm not gonna use it. Maybe I'll remember everything. Maybe I won't.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Spontaneity, beautiful stuff. Thanks, everybody.
So we hope you get some fun out of this conversation. If you do, please make comments or send us questions in the future so that I can do my 10Q with other friends around the world when it comes to love, sex, love, and relationship. I had a great time today. I actually got to learn about what happened to a woman in her 50s and beyond, and what happened to her turn on, and why it's important to go looking for it.
It's there.
Did you know you have to go look for your turn on?
Might.
Once you turn 50? Wow, that's really
maybe a little bit more than before. And once you're out of the race, then there'll be even less reason for it to be staring right in front of you. So time to look inward, time to look at yourself.
Go to Steven if you want to go find your turn on. All right, this is Mai Vu Coach. I am your last resort relationship coach. So if you have tried everything and you are not satisfied with your life, or if your relationship is on the brinks and you're trying to save it or get out of it in a nice, healthy, fun, and healthy and supportive of each other, then talk to me. I'm happy to guide you through. Namaste. Have a wonderful
Thanks,
day,
everybody.
everyone.
Namaste,
Thank you,
all.
Steven, for playing with me.
Thank you.
10Q. Here we go.
Bye-bye.
Bye.